Hello, my name is Erica Taguchi Newton. I am a fantasy artist and illustrator. This is the second part of my underpainting stage for this painting. I will mostly be working on the hair. Sometimes I like to paint sideways or upside down, depending on where I'm working on the painting. In this case, I'm painting sideways because it's easier to reach the hair. Before I paint all the hair, I took a few strands and finalized it. I wanted to make sure I like the effect and want to figure out how I need to execute it. Now I'm going to place all the curly strands with a solid mid-tone. The mid-tone color is raw umber and white, and it's acrylic gouache, which is very opaque. I like to stylize certain elements in the painting, and in this one, it's the hair. I'm imagining ramen noodles while I'm painting the curly strands. I imagine food a lot. Next, I'm going into each strand and putting in the highlights. I mix more white into my mid-tone for the highlight value. This painting will be part of a series I'm doing of the planets. My son picked Venus for this portrait, not because she's beautiful, but because her hair reminds him of fire. According to him, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Like in the last video, I always have a second clean brush at hand. It's very useful in blending or fading out, or spreading out the paint thinner, or even to remove mistakes. It's my traditional method for Command Z. I go back and forth, darkening and lightening, sometimes using more transparent layers, sometimes more opaque, emphasizing parts and then de-emphasizing again. I also know there's a strong possibility I will wipe out the whole thing in the color stage. Don't treat anything precious. If something doesn't work, don't hold on to it. Here I'm putting in the shadows. I'm using regular acrylic because I want the layers to be more transparent. I've worked with these paints for a long time now, and I know their characteristics. I know what colors are more transparent or more opaque, and I know how they will react when adding other colors to them. That knowledge comes from doing lots of studies and making lots of mistakes. Yet still, I'm really not sure how it will all come together at the end. I'm using Liquitex acrylic gouache and golden acrylics. For the underpainting, I'm only using raw umber and titanium white. Sometimes I'll use zinc white when I need the light layers to be more transparent. I'll list the materials in the video description. At this point, I think I felt the hair strands were too uniform and wanted to add some strands that broke it up a bit. Patterns are nice, but diversity makes it more organic and natural. I like adding a little chaos. Since the background I have planned for this piece is space, I need to darken it up a bit and make some of the hair fade into it. This is when glazing works best. I apply layers of transparent color thinned out with airbrush medium to achieve this dimensional effect. So that's it so far for the hair. Now I need to finish off the rest. Here I'm using a round container as a template for the planet. With acrylic, it's important to let the paint dry completely before layering more paint. If it's still tacky, it'll make a mess. I painted the shape of the planet, and I'm going to leave it alone and work on another part of the painting. I'll work on the dress until that starts to get tacky. Then I'll move back to the planet. I'll go back and forth, timing when the paint layers are dry enough to work on. We're almost at the end of the video. The last step of the underpainting actually was posted a couple of weeks ago as a preview video. It's very short, just finishing touches. I'll be putting together the coloring stage video next. Hopefully it'll be posted in about a week. This video is sponsored by my patrons at patreon.com/ericataguchi. Thank you Sandra, Kimberly, Carolina, Tara, and Michelle. My online store is etsy.com/ericataguchi. I also have a newsletter you can sign up for at my website ericataguchi.com. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Bye!